This world is always trying to tell me I need more. A bigger house, a couple cars will fill the void. But then I get it and I still feel just as poor. So I tell all that to head right out the door. Cause I woke up with a good thing laying by my side. I woke up to some birds singing, hey look, I'm alive. I got my family, Jesus.
No, not your, like just my volume to my headphones.
Oh, I was jamming.
I know you were. No, because before Megan's voice was very loud in mine. Yeah.
Oh, we're recording.
No, we're not.
The red is on.
Ah, crap.
It's fine. It's fine. Me and Vivi was getting in with it. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
she don't need her mic on. Leave it off.
Anyways, Forrest Frank.
Maybe I'll just scream so you can hear me in your mic.
This is a good song.
It is.
I always got to trust you.
Forrest Frank.
Very nice.
Christian singer. Child of God CD.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Babe, you're going to have to listen to that on Spotify.
I just sent it to you, so you have it. Welcome back to a second episode of Coaching Caffeine and Comedy. I'm your host, Hayley Kobza.
And I'm Lena. And we are back.
We are doing things.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out what day it is.
Our national day.
It's the national day. June 24th.
Yep.
We had a big week last week.
Yep.
Big. Volleyball camp. Softball.
Yep.
All-star game.
Yep.
All the things.
There's a lot going on.
But today, swim a lap day, June 24th.
My girls will get that done. I will do my best.
Yep. International pralines. Pralines? How do you say praline?
I say praline.
Praline.
I don't know how they say that down
That's
south.
pretty much it. Nothing
Okay.
crazy. Nothing too crazy.
Which I feel like you shouldn't have 20 different days for 80. You have 365 days to work with people.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff that comes up probably doesn't need a day.
We can probably take a few off. Yes. Like National Museum Comes to Life Day.
What? No.
It is. It's a real thing.
Okay. That's weak.
It's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, listeners, thank you for appreciating us coming back.
Yes. And all the people that said something, that's why we came back. Otherwise, we were thinking about...
We're on the fence.
Hanging it up.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to maximum effort.
We are.
And we're
scheduling.
Yes.
We had run into the situation where we would leave the studio. We'd be done recording and we wouldn't set a next date.
Correct.
And then time snowballs because we're moms and wives and friends and daughters and coaches and blah, blah, blah.
All
and
the things.
A lot of time would pass and we're like, whoops.
Yeah.
So some of you said you needed stuff when you were mowing lawns. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, how can you even hear when you're mowing the lawn?
Yeah. I try to do that.
I can't do it when I
unless
vacuum
I had
either.
Speakers. Like maybe if I had these
headphones.
Headphones. They must have those.
Noise canceling headphones. Okay. They're
I did
rich.
see, actually, I saw a little guy, my coach wrestling, he was so funny. I'm like, where did he come from? He had the lawnmower and he's like bebopping down the road.
Is he like on the street?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like he was driving a car and then he veered into the football field to mow the football field and he had those big old headphones on. Yeah. And his cutoffs. Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he stole them from the school. I don't know.
Well, if you coach high school, you make big bucks.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's living large.
Yeah, they are not volunteering their time.
Nope.
They are getting paid for their time.
Agreed.
That is exactly right. Yeah. What sports are all your kids doing this summer?
So Celia does softball, and then Vivi and Kenlin do swim. But then we have a month in July where just on Tuesday nights, they do basketball league. Like there's a youth so they play games against or there's other teams that come in too, actually. So, and I think that's it. They'll be working on volleyball, but they won't be playing. There's not like a summer league or anything. That's just a really good question because we've had that conversation many times of like actually giving kids a break in between sports. But the basketball thing is 4 nights into July, so it's like not a big deal. But so that's what they're doing. How about you guys?
Let's see. Nothing really. Chip really didn't want to rodeo, so that's what we'd be doing in the summer. So he didn't want a junior rodeo. He just wanted a ranch this summer. So he's been odds and ends, like helping out my brother or going with Clay, and he's got a new horse. So
he does?
Yes.
What's its name?
Miss Kitty.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. And so so he's been going to quite a few brandings, or he did. They're all done now.
Sure.
But
that's fun.
And doing some YMCA camps.
Wow. Go YMCA.
I think we should bring Trip on because by the next time we do this, he'll have went to 2.
That's amazing.
And I think that's a really pretty cool program that we have in our community to offer. So he's having a blast doing it.
Well, and we'll have to talk to, maybe we'll do a YMCA segment because we can bring my girls in and talk. Well, I mean, but there might be a city YMCA because we might have to, because they're able to swim team at the new pool.
Yeah.
And so this is the first year of swim team at the new pool.
Yeah.
So that's an exciting thing. But the Y, I'm so excited for the Y.
Same.
It's going to be so amazing.
Same. We had a student come in just to like recruit, just a normal student. One, so funny. I was like, what? Why McCook? You know, this kid's from South Dakota, and he decided he wanted to come check out McCook because he's got family close by in Sutherland. And I'm like, well, Sutherland, well, why not North Platte? And he said, have you looked at the crime rates in North Platte?
What?
I would much rather come to McCook. And I'm like, never would have thought of that.
Me either.
But they came the day before, and him and his mom are both just so impressed by the community, what we have to offer in this town. Mom feels safe sending his kid here. He absolutely loved it. He emailed me like 30 minutes after he left, and he said, this is where I'm going to go to school.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Which was pretty cool. He went down, met Bob at the sports shop, got some gear, did all sorts of cool things. So
you have to meet Bob.
I think we have a lot of good things happening for us in McCook.
Oh, yeah. I feel so blessed, even though it's like my time, but for young families who have little people, what an amazing time to be living in McCook.
Yes.
With the new pool open, all the changes that are going to be in the YMCA. I mean, it benefits everybody because my kids are at the perfect age too to use the pool. I mean, I bought a family pass because obviously we have two doing swim team. And like by the time we add all the individual passes up, everybody comes in, it's well worth it. And then with everything that's going to happen at the Y, there's going to be so much more opportunity for people of all ages to be active in some capacity.
Yes.
Have you been playing pickleball?
No.
Me either. We might have to pick a time and a day. It's going to start getting hot.
Can we just start golfing? Could we golf together? Let's not do
we could do that,
pickleball.
but okay, why? You're going to roll an ankle?
No, there's just so much sweating and
you don't sweat when you golf?
I mean, not as much. And I get
what?
And then you get to get in the cart and the breeze will hit your face.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I just don't have the energy, with 75 hard and I'm almost done. So woohoo to me.
Okay, now are you legitimately
straight on?
You're 75 hard.
The only thing that I did a little bit is that I'm not reading self-help books. I do that all the time.
Oh, okay.
So my reading varies between ACOTAR and the Bible, as it should.
It just seems like you need the Bible after whatever your current book series is. Yeah, right now. And I'm a 75 soft version.
Yes, and we're killing it. We only have 6 days left.
We're amazing.
We are crushing it. I feel like a new woman.
Well, here's the thing.
And I also see Amy Hazlitt today, so I'm going to be like a real new woman.
Yes, that's so true.
For my hair.
Yeah.
For my hair.
Yes.
It's not funny.
Oh, what is something this summer that you said you were going to do, like either with your kids or with your family, that you committed to or are yet going to do? Like, did you have it, like at the beginning of the summer, did you say, I want to make sure we do this, 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 and this?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure we got trees planted.
What? Did you not have, did you have a bunch of old trees that came down with the storm or what?
We just don't have a lot of trees up by our house.
Okay.
And so for Mother's Day, Clay got me some trees, but then I kind of went a little bit crazy. I'm like, I want more trees.
Okay.
So,
speaking of rich, trees are expensive.
Yeah. We got these little baby
Doesn't
ones.
matter.
I know.
Yeah.
Trees are so expensive. I
mean, if we're in the state of Arbor Day, why the flippity flop are trees so expensive?
Why aren't they free?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
I mean, honestly, I don't understand.
When I see somebody with a medium adult tree, you know which ones I'm talking about? The ones that you're going to have to get a truck to take them home. Like, all the trees I buy, I can put them in the back of my car in a bucket.
I can put them in my handbag.
Yeah. In a Walmart sack.
In my back pocket.
I like the
you see the truck coming down the road.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's probably more than my house.
Yeah, that tree was like $200.
Yeah.
It might not even make it through winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bought all these little baby trees and then I dug trenches. I mean, we didn't really plan something like for my whole family. We're just, spending the time together, quality time together. So
Boom.
riding my horse, one of my goals was to ride a 3-year-old more. So if I did that, that would be with my children.
Oh, and why did you have a 3-year-old that you weren't riding?
No, it was just like, I usually don't ride, but I'm like, this horse needs road. So that's like,
okay.
if
Gotcha.
I ride this horse, then my kids will be riding too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
Oh, okay. We said early on, like the sporting stuff wasn't going to be our life.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people, they say, well, we make that our vacation. That's great. Like I said, no, I want us to be intentional about something else. So we haven't done it yet, but we have to pick a state that we can drive to in a day and go for a weekend. So
Fun.
yeah, that we haven't been to. Well, but actually we haven't been to Wyoming and we've been and stayed overnight with like relatives, but if we would go somewhere, I'd do that.
They have
like go
all the
somewhere.
awesome parks.
Yes, that would be something. That's like actually
And you
a good
guys started
idea.
off your summer really well because you guys went to the zoo.
Yeah, we went to
Remember, and
Omaha.
everyone slept in, and you
And
barely
I had
got
a
to go to the
mental
zoo.
breakdown. Yep. No, we did. We went. Here's the thing, people. You get in your car, go 3 or 4 hours, and probably not even that far. I mean, we were talking with on an earlier podcast about going to the lake here. You can create a lot of great things that aren't that far away and don't have to be super expensive.
We, speaking of that, there is a lot of great things. There's so many great things. We're doing a new thing with volleyball. We're going to do a bucket list challenge. So we have this list. I'll have to maybe ask you things too. And there's going to be like 100 things on it. And there's points. So like if you do this, you have to go with a teammate, you get a point. And it's going to be like things that you might have to pay for, things that you don't have to pay for. Like just think of here in McCook.
I want to. You got to send this to me. I want to do this with the kids over the summer.
And then, and then if they do it and they get so many points, and there's a prize at the end of the year, for.
Oh my goodness.
So, and it's all going to be off a point system. So we're going to do that. Just something different, to give the girls something to do on the weekends if they don't have anything, or in the nights, like to come up with. They don't have anything to do as a team. Like they can look at the bucket list and be like, oh, hey, we could go to the lake. Or we could go walk at the lake. There's a lot of things that you can do if you're not having fun in this area or outside 2 to 3 hours out of the state. That's on you.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
100%.
And we're going to Hawaii, so I'll be leaving there here in a week. So that's exciting too, with Vic, Evie, and Trista and Clay.
That's going to be amazing.
So fun. Amazeballs.
And you put some really great people in some fabulous opportunities to not just improve professionally, but personally. Most people, the general public, the majority of people will never go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And because of 3 people's experience in McCook, Nebraska, they are getting to go to Hawaii. I mean, I know Tracers went before.
Yeah.
But now for Vic and Evie, what an amazing thing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Because you shared that with them ultimately.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I'm very thankful for Tracer for asking me to go last year. And now I'm like, I want to go every year, Tracer, because this could be a family thing for us.
Yes, 100%.
We already decided next year, if I get to make a team again, we're going to take our kids.
So explain that to me. Do the kids come try out in a general? How does this work? Explain that to people. Explain the program.
Everybody does it differently. Every coach does it differently.
Okay.
So Tracer, of course, he is watching a lot of the local, like even though he's still helping me, he watches a lot of local volleyball.
Yes.
So he finds those local players, like the best of the best, and then he asks them to come.
Okay.
Evie, more or less, with her team, she recruited, like just online, just like asking people if they wanted to go. And then I just got the leftovers.
Okay.
No, I didn't just get the leftovers. I had a few girls from Maywood Hay Center that wanted to go.
Okay.
And so like I had those 3 girls for sure that wanted to play for me, and then 2 others. And then I found some other girls that just wanted to play.
Right.
It's a really cool opportunity. One, they get to play volleyball. They get to see some coaches. We get to see players. I have a player that I coached last year. I never would have seen her play ever because she's from the east side of Nebraska.
Okay.
And she had such a good experience. Now she wants to come play at McCook. Oh, which is really cool. So she's coming on an official tour or official visit here next week, actually. So
awesome.
This week. Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday.
So
she's
you
coming.
found her in Hawaii?
I found her because she was on my team.
Oh my!
Yeah,
so that
Traced her last year. They had so many girls that wanted to play. He gave me a team.
Okay.
And my girls were mostly out of the eastern state.
Okay.
Of Nebraska. So I got to meet some really cool kids I never would have met before.
So if someone is interested in doing it, how do they get to the step of getting to play?
They just got to reach out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very good. And when do you start finding out who your team, I mean, like you already know.
Right.
But like, when did you find out about?
This year, I don't think we set our teams until February, but they want us to do a little bit earlier, because the earlier you know that you want to play, then you can start making your payments. So it's not like all at once.
Right.
But it's really affordable. You're there for 7 days. They set up everything.
Okay.
The only thing you have to pay for when you get there is food.
Got it.
So it's fun to also, for me, like having like you, for instance, when Vivi gets old enough, you're like, oh, Vivi's definitely going to do this. And she gets to go with you and play in Hawaii. You guys can go, or you don't have to go. You just send her with me. So a lot of the girls I'm taking that I know, their whole families are going.
That's so cool.
So it's also like their vacation, and their daughters get to play volleyball.
How many games will the girls play in 7 days?
So it's only 1 day of tournament play, and it could be a lot. So last year, Tracers and my team, we played the most because we were in the championship bracket, but then we were also in a bracket where we had like one extra game to play. So I think we ended up playing a total of 9 games.
Wow.
It was a lot. Mm-hmm. It was a lot. Yeah.
What, and is there a reason that they have it just 1 day and not 2? That
I think just so they give the girls have that opportunity to
really
have a vacation.
Sure.
So
and experience.
Yeah.
Everything.
So like there's 1 day of practice, and then the next day, and then a day of tournament.
Sure.
And then the rest is just kind of vacationing. It's made really well, like where you're busy doing some stuff with the whole group. Mm-hmm. You do like some of the main things, but then you also have a lot of free days where you can go off with your family.
Will you practice ahead of going to Hawaii?
Yes.
Okay. So that's something
some
when
teams
people,
don't.
Okay.
Some
I was going
teams
to ask
don't,
that.
but we do.
Wow. Very awesome.
So
very good.
Yeah. So we've already practiced 2 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So, did you have your whole team, or were there only certain girls that were able to make it?
Only a few of them could come.
Okay.
So
very good.
Yeah.
So that will be your second time to Hawaii. Where is somewhere else that you and Clay talk about wanting to go?
I want to go to Alaska.
I do too.
Can we go together?
Let's do it.
Like a cruise?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all about it. I keep telling him that all the time.
Am I like 80? I am all about cruises. Does that make me elderly?
Does it? I just feel as if I should. I've never been on one, but.
Yeah. See, I've been on a couple and I want to go, and people are like, I don't want to go a cruise. And I'm like, what?
Why would you not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so simple. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know there's so many ways to experience things, but I'm like, that's pretty slick. I can handle it.
I would be all about it. We should plan that.
Okay.
Let's put it on our bucket list.
Deal. Probably podcast while we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 I don't want to do like
right now.
Okay. A big thing happened in our house a while back. Okay.
So excited.
Because we're in we're
June.
Yes.
Into June.
Yes. I don't want to say we broke down, because we had changed.
Or gave in.
Yeah, I'm not going to say broke down, gave in. We had redefined our timeline for phones, because people started talking about coaches, when your kids get in high school, aren't going to talk to you. They're going to talk to your kids. So they're going to need like the sports you, or however they communicate, whatever. So we agreed on the age of 14, because it had been 16. Ideally was when we were going to get a phone. So we said 14. And then it came about that we were going to get, like, it was going to be a used phone, and we were going to have a trial period before Vivi turned 14. Okay. We're just into it, but like having her call me when she was done at the pool was flipping amazing.
Handy.
Yeah. But charges in our room. Stays in our room. She's done with it at 9 o'clock at night. Like it goes to our room.
Yeah.
And she only gets it like so many hours of the day. Like it's not her possession to have like on her person, herself holding the whole time, because that is where the addiction starts. And I'm sorry, people, I'm going to say it, like, people are addicted to phones. And so if she thinks she has to carry it with her all the time.
Why did you look through my soul when you said that?
Oh, I don't. Are you? Wait, you recruit by your phone, but
Maybe
you work
could you add me on your phone, though?
Oh, yeah.
No, I was trying to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what you're doing? Go ahead. We got to do it very quietly, because the mic picks up every little thing.
Yeah. Like that.
And then any app that she wants to have has to be approved by a parent, because it goes to Jake to even be approved.
Nice. Okay, that's good. I love that setting regulations.
Yes. She doesn't need Facebook. She doesn't need Snapchat.
That's right.
I did see a lot of fun. We had a softball tournament a while back that our girls did a super hilarious TikTok. And it was so good. I'll show it to you if you haven't seen it. But so I was like, that was really funny. That was clever. But I was like, if they get TikTok, is that all they're going to do? And so I'm on the fence about a lot of things. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's hard. It's a big thing for the Koebels.
Yeah, but then she could look up like volleyball TikToks, practicing at home.
True.
Yeah, it just kind of matters what's like on her FYP page. Player page.
I feel like you said something in a different language.
Is that you? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Look what's happening. Your life has just gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, you know, it's been a really tough adjustment for me.
Talk to me.
Letty not wanting to play sports. I mean, she's only 5.
No,
but
don't worry about
dancing. She just wants to dance.
My girls did the same thing. Until she gets into school, and she says a couple of, we went through the exact, you're fine. Yeah.
Ooh, also, you know who I thought would be really fun to have on this podcast? And we need to do them together.
Okay.
2 teachers.
Yes.
That are past MCC alumni.
That's great.
Hired this year.
Wait, what?
So we have 2 new teachers in this town, and they went to MCC.
Shush.
Which is really cool.
That is super
to
cool.
think that this was their first teaching job.
Yes, that's amazing.
So I'm like, yeah, that would be great.
That
I think
would
they're in
be
the same building too, in the junior high. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that.
Yep.
That's going to be really good.
So
that's super
should
fun.
ask them to come on.
And you know, some others. So we've talked about all the exciting things in the McCook. So again, we got to go to the outdoor pool for summer. So they started a track program. Summer track
with the Marvins.
Yeah, Micah Marvin. And I know Jeremy Young.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is amazing.
I know. I should have signed up Trip for that.
I mean, it's just, it's not that it's all about sports, because I feel like we have, like with our arts council and the art barn, and you know, we have a great theater group, our Southwest Community Theater, like they do some great things, but there's just, the community is supporting a lot of avenues for people to be invested and involved. And it's just like super awesome.
Yeah. I love it.
So yeah.
What about books? Tell me about all the books you've been reading all summer.
Mine have been coaching books and like personal development. So I've been reading The Winningest Mindset, and then I think it's called like State Volleyball or Winning State, and it's just so good to challenge yourself with listening to other people's way of thinking, and there's always something to be gained. They are so good. Still, not even joking. Remember when I kept saying I'm not done with a book months ago? I'm still not done with that same book, and it's a good book, but I just needed to switch over because I had been reading for entertainment purpose only. So now I'm so invested in these that it's kind of hard to go back to entertainment only.
Right. So I go through those phases too. And that's one reason, like with my 75 hard challenge, I'm like, I read so many, I kind of just wanted to read, just to read.
Yeah.
So,
and I did find a couple new podcasts, and I went back to one, a little bit of optimism. Like that is a really good podcast that I'd gotten away, because I kind of, when you listen to the same voice over and over, you kind of need a break every now and then. And all my murder mysteries were kind of making me feel a little, and so that one, and then the book. Have you just read the book Greatness?
No,
it's good too.
It's good.
Like, yeah, it's another one.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh, your Eagle Claws. Are you done? I feel like the series has got to end at some point.
Yeah, I just took forever to finish the 5th book, so I'm done with the ACOTAR series. But the last book was so good, and I mean, it's like this size. It was funny because it's on top of my Bible, and Letty's like, "Do you have 2 Bibles?" I'm like, "No." But it was, the 5th book was so good of that series. But then I'm talking to Bonnie Dominguez. She's a big reader, which I'm like,
she is.
She's like, you got to read this, and this. She said, this isn't even the best series by that author. So I'm like, what? So I really want to read that. But I finished ACOTAR, kind of broke back into the Bible a little bit again. What would I be reading right now on the end of June? I don't know. But, and I listened to an Audible, McFadden, The Tenant.
The Tenant?
The Tenant.
Did you do The Boyfriend yet?
I haven't done that one.
I have that one. I'll
when
get
you're
it to
like
you.
listening to those Audible wise, you're just like, oh.
I made the mistake one time when I was home by myself and I was doing it and I had to go lock up the chickens. I was like, nope, the chickens can die before I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it has such a twist. Like, cause those books, it's something's going to happen in the Tenant. It was, what?
Yes.
What?
I know.
I finished one of her books, and when we were in Hawaii, I'm going to read, like, because we wake up so early and it's only like 3 a.m. there. So we just go out to the beach and
we're also in the midst of doing a lot of house things. We've been in our house 13 years. And so it's time to do some, I want to
projects.
Painting the entire upstairs.
Love that. Fun.
Yeah. Did the whole pantry thing.
So cool.
Yeah. I'm going to get new carpet and just the living area.
What colors are we painting?
I want very soft, because mine now is a little bit, made their house is earth tones. It's a lot of earth tones, and it's we have a lot of windows, so a lot of light comes in, but it's still a little darker. So I want to air it out. I haven't committed to the paint color yet. We're down to like 3, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
I want to paint something. I went inside Steph Montez's house the other day, and she's got this beautiful.
She let you in?
She let me in.
I've never even been past the entryway. Like Vivi has said that their house is very.
It's very fun.
Yeah,
and her bathroom is this earthy green, like it's a rich. Oh, just is so beautiful. And I like that color.
Yeah, like she just says, "Would you wait at the door, please?" When I go, yeah. So I don't.
Clearly, your friendship isn't.
I know. I feel like some people have like front
together.
Well, I feel like people have front porch friends,
yes.
and then they have living room friends.
Yeah,
and I'm a front porch kind of friend,
I'm
okay with
friend.
that. Oh wow, we made it.
I could go to the bathroom in your bedroom.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, no, that did make sense. I know what you're saying there. Yeah. It's hard to commit to a paint color that's your entire.
It is.
Yeah,
I did that with my house. I painted all white, all the upstairs this winter.
Are you yourself?
Yep, all white. And Trip was like, I don't get it. Why is it all white in here? I'm like, I just wanted because my house is dark. Like there's no windows. It's like it was built the wrong direction.
So
I can't have a plant in my house because it won't live.
Oh, see, and I built like ours faces a beautiful southwest.
Not mine.
Yeah,
I'm like, who put this house this way?
Yeah,
it needs to go this way. Like
but
your house is facing east-west.
No,
yeah,
I mean
the base, like your front
angles,
door.
Front door's almost due south.
Yeah. So it's like,
yeah, but in south light is what you want your plants to have. So I get a lot of good south.
I don't have anything because all of our windows are on the east and the west.
Oh, but I mean, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so you should get.
No, it doesn't. I don't know why. There's no light that comes in my home. It's like a black hole. Anyways,
that is maybe it's just when you don't have the tree, you just plant a tree, so they're not blocking your light.
I don't know. One day you should come visit. One day.
I've been to your house.
You have?
Yes, when we had when we had to go to a comedy show.
Oh,
and Clay had to drive us.
Let's not forget that right here.
Well, okay.
Everyone, since you brought it up, mark your calendars. August 8th.
Embers. So funny.
Lena and maybe Hayley.
Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Might even tinkle in your pants. So good.
It's going to be fabulous.
It's going to be amazing.
There's going to be food.
Yep. I'm super excited.
All the money's going to go to volleyball because we're at this point now. Why?
Your volleyball?
Yeah. Maybe St. Pat's volleyball too.
Doesn't seem to be fair.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Or right to our pockets.
Oh yeah, either one.
Christmas money.
It's coin toss.
Yes.
I'm glad we're back.
Same.
And people
I like this commitment.
Yes, we're going to schedule it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm really glad that you went and golfed with some great people that let you into their house.
I know.
Yeah. That's so good for you.
Can't believe Steph doesn't like you. She's so kind and a gentle soul.
I know. I don't know. I don't want to say she doesn't like me. I think it's more of like.
I don't think she likes you.
Yeah, I think it's more of like an arm's length approach to things. You know, like
we hug now, like for sure a side hugger.
Whatever.
Yeah. You know who else is really kind and sweet and has invited me into her home?
What? Who?
Sarah Hardin. I know where she lives now. I know where all these people live.
Guess what? Her and I are backyard friends. I get flowers from her. Yep. I don't even know where she lives. You haven't seen her arrangements she does?
Oh, I know she has, but she just I planted the flowers that she told me to plant. So I'm still waiting for them to come up, Sarah.
Okay. You need to tell me the plants that she told you to plant.
This is the best one. She's like, because I was telling her about my veggies.
Yes.
She's like, once you plant these flowers, you'll never go back to veggies. So I got these flowers and I've planted them. And she said they'll like be blooming in full bloom. And she's like, they're the easiest flowers to grow.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Cosmos.
Yep.
And something.
Vincas?
Yes.
Well, you're talking to a flower lady right here.
Yeah.
So she has peonies too.
Have you planted
peonies?
Those?
I always have Vincas.
Oh. Like
but I don't have
a seed?
No.
So
and that's what she does
yes.
different.
And so that's what she's like, plant them with the seed and your life will be changed forever. So I planted a whole horse tank of them because I plant all my stuff in horse tanks.
Your vegetables too? Mm-hmm. But what, you're not going to get rid of vegetables. I mean, you're going to...
Well, I have 2 horse tanks of veggies and 1 horse tank of...
But when she said you'll never go back to veggies, it was like that was a joke, right?
No, she honestly said once, because flowers are so easy that she's like, you'll never want to grow veggies again.
I know, but you're not going to eat those. Like
I'm going to look at them and like...
Because you make your own
around in them.
butter, cheese butter now. So what, you're going to make veggies too?
Amish.
Yeah. When you live across the road from Amish, you are 14% Amish.
Exactly.
Just by association.
Yes.
You can't even help it.
And when I wear a long skirt that's past my knees, which I never wear, I am basically Amish then.
Well, you've bumped yourself up percentage-wise because you make your own butter.
Yes.
So now you're 64% Amish.
Exactly.
Now, do the Amish wear buns? Do you have to wear a bun?
I've never seen their hair because they wear the bonnet.
Bonnet, bun. They must be wearing a bun.
Have
with a
to do
bonnet.
something underneath.
So now you're 72% Amish because you wear your hair pulled up a lot in a bun.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, you're so close.
I am almost there.
Yeah.
We're ready to shut the lights off. Literally.
Your phone's got to go.
I don't. No, they still have phones.
What?
Yeah, they just like leave them out in the barn or something. How do I get a hold of Lena and Jakey? People, this is not a joke. My neighbors are named Lena and Jakey. Is her husband.
Her Amish.
My
Lena
Amish-
and Jake.
my Amish Lena.
And then she has her non-Amish.
Yeah.
Lena and Jake.
How funny is that?
Who's better looking? Amish Jakey or non-Amish Jake?
Not Amish Jake.
I don't know if I want to ask. Who's funnier? Amish Lena or non-Amish Lena?
Oh, definitely not Amish Lena. I can't even understand Amish Lena. You're funnier.
Okay. Oh, I'm funnier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She's got a
German,
really deep German accent.
Oh, really?
I can't even try to do it because it's
That's
so
amazing.
rich. Yeah.
But
she did say my kids could come over and play with her sometime.
Shut up.
I know. So now I want to send Letty over there.
You're 77% Amish now.
I know.
You are going up.
She's invited.
They don't invite people over.
I know. And she's
I mean,
like
I don't know,
invited
but-
my kids. I'm like, they'll wear jeans and a long sleeve shirt. That's
Yes.
fine. Because I want to know.
I
wanna
do
know
too.
Everything.
Well, when you
and
do-
I know Trip would come back and be like, listen, Mom, this is what happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to take me as your translator, even though I don't speak whatever they speak, to go.
Is it Dutch? Or German?
Oh, it might be Dutch.
Or is it?
I think I said German, but it might be.
It might be German. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Yes.
I feel like
we
yeah.
need. I'm just intrigued by it all.
I want to go as well. You know who else has an in? Ryan Harden.
With the Amish?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Because he does like PT for him. I guess like they have sprained ankles too.
Stop it.
Yeah. So he says like he told one of the girls at the college that he could get her in a home. And I'm like, I want to get in a home.
Wait a second. So we got two things we got to answer here. So when they go to see Ryan, are they horse and buggying to see?
Yes. Because
Where
he
do they
goes
park?
to Curtis.
Oh, Curtis.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, are they horse and buggying clear to McCook?
Yeah, no, they have a 15 passenger van for that. And I want that job. So I'm thinking about retiring.
Yes.
And I want to just drive a 15 passenger van
Yes.
for the Amish.
Dude,
They
I
make
could
good
do
money.
this.
I like
could-
driving.
Yes,
We
you
could
do.
listen to our podcast the whole time.
Do they? If that's allowed, yes,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Check and check.
Or we just sit there and talk the whole time.
Oh my world.
I know.
My life goals have just shifted
I know.
completely.
When John and Melinda build their house next to mine,
Yes,
you can come over.
I'm
Because we're
gonna.
going to be like sharing a fence, basically.
Yes, and planting potatoes together.
Yeah.
Oh my. Kobza, you are one of the luckiest people around.
Am I?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You need to watch how they how they build the house.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then they can come work on mine.
Yes.
You know those house projects you're talking
Yes.
about? I'm saving my money so they can work on some of my house.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Those trenches I dug, I feel like that could have been a good job.
You
for
could
one
have
of them.
borrowed one of their horses.
I know.
Your horses are like riding horse.
Yes.
They have work horses.
Yes, they're different
Yes.
breed. I learned that the other
Yes.
day. But I do want a horse and buggy.
Of course you do. You're 84% Amish. You have to
But
have one.
I don't want a horse like they have. I want like a draft horse. So mine's like bigger.
Yes.
And just
Well, you're different. You need to be able to stand out because they
Right.
need to know the difference between
Yeah,
you and them.
exactly.
And
It's
now
like,
you're starting to fit in so much.
look
they're
at
not
this
gonna,
big dog.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Go through Maywood and that. Go to the grocery store.
Do you think they would sponsor the podcast?
They should.
I think so.
This much.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is interesting.
Very. I know. So they usually play volleyball like right up the road from us.
No,
so I watch that
they
usually every Sunday.
don't.
Oh my goodness. You haven't seen this? Hold on. Stay tuned.
No.
Yes.
Are you?
Lena, they're big volleyball players.
What? Like,
I'm
do
not
they play
kidding.
like
I am not.
like sixth grade girl volleyball? Or are they playing like?
Definitely sixth grade girl volleyball.
Oh, you need to go down there and share your skills.
I know,
That
I
could
want
bump you
to,
up
but see,
percentage wise.
The thing is, I wear too much clothes. Look at.
Oh, sweet mother. People, you don't know what I am seeing right now.
Yeah.
Have you ever played volleyball in a skirt?
Or in a bonnet?
Have you?
No.
You're sure? Like, think back to all the
In
days.
a blue shirt. Think of the sweat coming through there.
Dude, we have got to go play.
I know.
I want invited to a pickup game. What do they call it? Is this like...
But you'd have to be able to play in like jeans.
I can do that. I can do that. I played softball in jeans as a kid. Well, t-ball.
Yeah.
That's when everybody wore jeans to t-ball. I can commit to this.
Man, it's so intense.
People have no idea what...
Yeah, hold on. I gotta show you this too. I showed this to somebody else today.
This is amazing. People, if you've not lived next by an interesting community, people might say that about where I live, if they were my neighbor, that our family is an interesting community. But be open to learn new things. This is pretty incredible.
I know. I'm like, it's kind of exciting. And this is what Lena takes to my house.
Stop it.
I know. Isn't he cute?
Then so she unhooks him when she gets there.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd have to sit there all day.
Oh, yeah. So now he can just kind of like do whatever he wants. Oh, yeah. We'll show that later. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, is this the TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to watch that.
Yeah, we'll watch that later. Okay.
One thing we can't live without.
Or
should we do a different question?
If you want.
Let's ask ChatGPT.
Okay, go. Are you doing a lot of that?
Stop. I know it's so bad. Hey, I'm doing a podcast and I want a fun question to ask my co-host. What should I ask her?
So scary, people. Robots are going to run the world.
For a fun podcast question to ask your co-host, try something lighthearted or unexpected to spark a lively conversation. Here are a few ideas. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? If you could switch lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be? What's the most random fact you know? What's your guilty pleasure TV show or movie? If you had to pick a theme song for your life, what would it be?
Holy cow.
These kinds of questions are casual.
Why do you feel like you met him like in a smoke lounge and he's about 6'5", 270,
yes,
and sunbaked?
I've changed his voice to my liking.
I know. I can tell.
And I guess the more you use them, then they like name themselves and then like really know you.
Yikes.
Yeah. So answer one of those questions, Lena.
What's something?
I like the one. What is something that you wanted to try but you've never done?
Tried? I know. What is something I've wanted to try but I've never done? I always have had this thing. It's weird because after Jaws came out, I couldn't take a bath with bubbles and I could not swim in the deep end of the pool because I was probably like 9. But I would love to swim in a cage like where the sharks swim around you. Even though I wouldn't, but I would. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like such an intense situation. As long as it's like one they've tested like double cage, maybe triple cage, because you see the ones that go awry. Yeah. I don't want that experience. I want the experience where I know it's like, because you know what's like walking through the aquarium at the zoo since I finally went to the Omaha Zoo? And you just kind of like want to be in there with them.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Next, you. What one do you want to answer?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like,
you want to swim in a tank with sharks.
Yeah. Like I want to be, I want to be in my own little bubble, like, you know, like a hamster that runs in his ball around the living room. Yeah. I want to be in that ball, guaranteed protected, but like around them.
Yeah.
Underwater. And it doesn't, it just, I really do. That's something I want to do.
Okay.
Guaranteed protection. Right. I don't want to be maimed and come out with a great story. I want to be safe.
Got it.
Just have the experience.
I have never been on a cruise to Alaska. So
check. I've been on a cruise, but not to, I'll do that one with you. Yeah. Oh, so it's supposed to be, I would do that. I would do the cage thing. Or did I go too extreme?
I've just never, that's not something that I have never done that I want to do.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to swim.
Maybe like dolphins,
or
a seal or a whale. Even though I've read all those books and it's really sad, I would still do it.
I know. That's a whole nother episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get somebody like that on here.
Oh, I don't know, because I really liked SeaWorld. It was great, but until you walk Blackfin and then you just cry a lot.
That's Blackfins.
So sad.
So sad.
Maybe that's how my dogs feel at home. Like that's their Blackfin life. They're like, oh, this lady again talking to me so mushy when I can just be roaming free. Speaking of roaming free. We got a new TV device. Don't know what it's called.
Okay.
But I can get anything, anywhere, anytime. and I've been watching 1923. And
What?
if we
What
could
is
change,
it?
I'll tell you later. But if I
Okay.
could change places with somebody, it would be whatever Dutton on 1923. She's like the older lady. What's her name? I don't know. Just for a day, because I don't want the total hardship of
It's
it.
1923 when it talks about like the Indian schools.
Yes.
So we went to one.
Oh, you went to an Indian school?
Yes. And so we went to it
So
when we were in South Dakota for vacation, and like super, you could tell at one time it looked like it was a Catholic Indian school. Beautiful place. I actually took photos to show you because it was a Catholic church, but we left. I was like, I just had this eerie feeling about this place because I went down to the basement to go to the bathroom at the church, which was really scary. And I ran up the stairs because somebody was going to get me. And so we started doing some research on it. There's a book and there's like hidden pathways to help with all those horrible things that happen to the small children. But then they were like, yeah, this is basically like 1923. Like because we were reading up on all of it. And it was,
I mean, imagine if they came and took Letty and Trip right
Yeah,
now over to Amish Town across the road for a whole new way of life that you
Yeah.
could have no control.
yep. And you had no idea.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to share the title of the
I
book.
will.
I don't know.
We haven't found it yet, but it just came out this year.
Oh, it did?
It was like nine Indian like little girls. And it was called like nine sisters, and they came out and told all the things that happened.
Oh,
Horrible.
horrible. Great.
I could
We're usually a
trade- I
feel
know.
good.
I
Okay,
know.
yeah.
I could
Trade. Yeah.
somebody. The lady on the Akatar series.
Oh Lord.
Yep. What else were we going to talk about?
Not that, but you went there. No.
Okay, those
Yeah.
are fun questions.
Those are fun questions.
Yeah.
Good job. Robots of the
Anyhos.
world.
Yeah. Well, this was fun.
And this is so exciting. Yeah, you
So
can roll us
exciting.
out with some good tunes.
Yes.
And we'll be coming back.
Tuesday from a few Tuesdays from now.
Yeah.
I'll
So
be in
keep
Hawaii,
checking.
but we'll have one made before then.
She
so,
will. I'll still be here.
anyways, yeah, Forrest Frank. If nobody's listened to this guy, he's so good. So, all right, welcome. It's
okay.
Whatever. Thanks for listening to another episode of Coaching Caffeine and Comedy. I'm your host, Hayley Kobza.
And I'm Lena.
my